Okay, this is the review of the Facom Technicians backpack. The model number is the Facom BS.L30PD. So I've had this backpack for a little bit over 2 years, and it's been an absolute fantastic backpack. Best I've ever had. I've had a Stanley Fat Max, and that was brilliant. Lasted a long time. I had a CK, which I really didn't like. There was nothing good about that bag. Um, this one has been absolutely fantastic. I highly recommend it. Getting into some details, so I've had it about 2.5 years. It's seen sort of moderate use. I don't go to site every day, and I don't travel every day, so it's seen about moderate use. It's clean because it actually went in the washer like a month ago for the first time. So the colours are popping, but that's because it was just washed a couple of weeks ago. This bag's been fantastic. It's been shipped all around the world with just some little cable ties there, and it goes. It never gets damaged. Never. It's this nylon fabric, ballistic fabric, is really tough. There's no wear patches anywhere. There's no tears anywhere. There is a little gash over here. I'm not sure how that happened, but that's nothing. It's been absolutely fantastic. The Velcro is still very sticky. The zips all function really well for a bag that's 2 years old. No problems with the zips at all. They're really good. The the molded base has been fantastic. I've never well, I used to work in the UK, and my Stanley, I did get a couple of light rusting on some of the tools, but I suspect that was not from putting it from not water coming over the edge on the base. I think the whole bag got wet in the rain, but I haven't had an issue with this one. It's not watertight. It's got no sort of lining on it or anything that makes it watertight, waterproof. But it's been fantastic. It's been utterly fantastic. So the one negative I would say, before we get into negatives, it's been really good. All the pockets have decent depth and width. The laptop sleeve has been perfect. I've never had an issue. I've got a 15-inch laptop, and it slides in just fine, no problems. It's relatively padded, even to the tools in the bag itself. They won't get hold of your laptop at all. Pockets, there's a decent amount. It's got one here. Just some computer connection wiring. You got a space at the bottom here for cable ties and stuff like that. You got some little pockets for screws and stuff. Side pockets have been fantastic. Also, the straps are really nice. They're well padded. The back is super well padded, but not in a way that makes you sweat. It feels really good. And now it's kind of empty. But if I'm shipping it somewhere, I pack this thing to the absolute max, and the straps have held up just absolutely fine. The back is super comfortable. The kidney belt really helps if you're going up a catwalk or cat ladder or something. So what I didn't like about the bag, and I knew that within the first week or even sooner than that, is it came with a little internal sort of A-frame tripod-looking removable pouch. I gave it away to a friend, but it wasn't well thought out. It wasn't designed very well. The screwdriver, the slots weren't deep enough. They weren't wide enough, and if they were wide enough, they were too wide. It just didn't fit anything of mine properly. Standard screwdrivers and stuff. I'm not sure what technician would use that anyways. It was like a dinky little triangle removable patch that you sit next to you and do your repair work. I don't know, just kind of wacky. The Stanley that I had, the Stanley Fat Max, that was fantastic. That had a removable patch which I used all the time, but it was really big. It wouldn't stand up. It would kind of flop down, but it wasn't designed to stand up. But that was fantastic. I used that all the time. But this Facom came with that dinky little thing, and that was just wacky. So I moved away from that very early on, like within the first week, and then I've moved on to like a two patch system. It hasn't got a lot of patches inside, the internal patches. It's got two big ones on the side, you know, big enough for an impact. You know, one for the fluke. I keep some Allens there, infrared and an adjustable. It's got tape holder, tape hooks. I've never used them. I don't really use tape measures in my work. But I've got a two patch system. So the space of the bag, I think it's about a 20 liter, maybe 25 at a push. It fits these patches really nicely. So I just like have some sockets if need be, you know, if I'm doing some minor repair work, then I use that. And this is just my investigation bag, you know, some screwdrivers and torches, and it doesn't have a lot of pockets if you take the little patch out, but this is just fantastic. I love the setup. I grab this almost every time I open the bag, and then if things get a bit more involved, then I go for the second one, and if it gets more involved than that, then I start reaching for the toolboxes, you know. But by and large, this covers almost everything, and it weighs. Or I'll weigh it. I've got a scale here somewhere. Now, in its current sort of everyday carry, it weighs 14 kilos, which is relatively light. I have shipped it to a bunch of places before, and I've got it up to 23 kilos, which is what the airlines have their max at. You know, just jammed full of half-inch sockets and the works, and it's held up fine with straps. I've never had a problem. They're still comfortable, even at really sort of heavy overboard carrying weights. It's just fantastic. So yeah, highly endorse this bag. Fantastic. The only issue is the removable tool patch inside, which for me it worked out really well. I've never had a tool bag that works as well with the system that I have with this one, and the laptop fits and everything's perfect. But for others, it might be a deal breaker not having those compartments inside.